Hello, welcome back to Reading Success Academy. I'm Paula Smith. In this live session, we're going to break apart a really long word into smaller pieces to make it easier to read and easier to spell. I call this my word attack strategy. And once you become really good at word attack, you can consider yourself a word hacker. You will have all the tools you need to figure out any long, challenging word that you come across in your reading. All right, let's jump right on into our word today. This is a great vocabulary word for you. All right, what we're going to look for first is any special endings that might be here. So we're going to look toward the end of the word and see if there's anything like a shun, a jur, a chur, a shus, or a jun that might help you break this word down a little bit faster. And you may have noticed that we do have the special ending shus right here. If you are not familiar with special endings yet, after all of my lessons here, you can go back and watch some of my prior videos, or you can send me a message to hello@readingsuccessacademy.com, and I can send you a list of special endings and some example words that go with them. They're great little shortcuts for figuring out long words. Okay, so we have a special ending in this word. The next step is to look for groups of letters that work together to make one sound. That could be a vowel team like OU, or it could be TH, SH. It could be IGH, like in the word light. All three of those letters work together to make the long I sound in that word. Well, you're looking for those kinds of groups of letters so that you know that you don't have to make a sound for every letter. And what I see here is an There are 11 different ways to spell This is the most common and I don't see anything else that really works together. So now that we've identified 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters, we don't have to sound this out. We already know it's shus. We know that we're just going to make one sound here. That means we only have to sound out 4 different sounds here. That really breaks the word down quite a bit, doesn't it? All right, so we're going to start at the beginning. I'm going to go ahead and put some eye stoppers in here. It's just a little visual clue that you can break it up here. That'll be even more handy when you are working on spelling this word. So we'll sound out right here. We have p, blend them together, per. You do not want to continue blending more sounds in if you already have a chunk. Make sure you know what that first chunk is before you move on to the second one. All right, then we're going to come over here and we're going to say n, I, ne. Now we'll put those 2 chunks together. Per, ne, and we know our last chunk is shus, so we'll just blend those 3 chunks together. Pernicious, pernicious. Now, if you didn't know to have those eye stoppers in there, that's okay. Normally what I do is, let me clean this up a little bit and we'll go back. Normally we'll start out with the full word without the breaks in it, and then we'll sound it out until we think we have a chunk and then put them in. So we would still mark our special ending and then any groups of letters that make one sound. And then we'll sound out till we have a chunk. P, per, n, I, ne. And then blend it together with your shus. Pernicious. So that's your strategy for breaking it down in order to read it. And then when you're spelling it, having those eye stoppers in there, I think is more helpful because it breaks it down into chunks. You can focus on just one chunk at a time instead of the whole word all at once. All right, now for your vocabulary, we have an adjective here. Pernicious is an adjective meaning to have a harmful effect, especially in a gradual or subtle way. Subtle meaning hardly noticing a difference. The pernicious influence of social media on mental health is becoming increasingly apparent. All right, there you go. So think of a way that you might use the word pernicious in a sentence of your own, then send it my way in an email, hello@readingsuccessacademy.com. I'd love to see what you come up with for the word pernicious. And if you have any other words that you would like for me to break down for you, if you're like, hey, how do you break this word down to make it easier to spell? Send that my way too. I'm happy to help with that. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button so you know when I go live next. I'll see you tomorrow with some more Word Attack. Bye.